it's Chelsea from the Smart Cookie Files, and today I wanted to talk about the Goldfinch, the book versus the movie. So without further ado, here we go. Hey Cooper! Say hi to everybody! Say hi, Coop! Alright, you ready? Let's talk about the Goldfinch. Okay, so the book, instantly I could see why it was a best-selling book. It also won the Pulitzer Prize. There was many things about it that I really enjoyed. The only thing that I didn't enjoy was how verbose it was for me. And also, for me, it's based on the plot features a traumatic experience. And for me personally, it was a little bit triggering to read some of the parts of it. Without spoiling anything. But in the book, I loved how she described certain things. Like, I liked how she described the way she would describe characters. And then there was one line in the book, where I literally was laughing so hard because the character Boris was probably my favorite in the book, because he was just so off the cuff. And he literally calls another character in the book the C word. But, he outright says it, because in the book, the character Boris is, I think he's half Russian or he's full Russian. So he's just raised with, a potty mouth. And he just outright says things. And, I think that's why I liked him so much. But other than that, it was just a funny thing, because then in that scene in the book, okay, I found it, so I'm gonna read it to you guys, but I'm not gonna say the word because I'm not trying to be reported or banned off of YouTube. Boris scowled, his brow like a thundercloud. She's a whore. Other day was pretending to cry in class, trying to make this Alaska bastard feel sorry for her. I shrugged. No argument from me on that point, and passed him the reefer. That part to me was so funny, and I remember when I read it, I laughed so hard because, I don't know, it's just relatable, and also relatable to how kind of my family relates to people and to each other. So, the movie, though, was excellent, I would say. The reason why I say that is because, first of all, to me, when you make a movie based on a book, the movie should emulate the book entirely. There should be nothing that, outside of cutting parts because they don't work for screen time or they don't really pull towards the overall plot. I understand that, but as far as sticking to the book, it's important. Because as you all know, in another video, I discussed how much I literally hated All the Bright Places movie on Netflix. It did not honor the book. It was basically a book trailer, but in the worst possible way. And I could go on and on about all the things that were not right and not right about that movie. But anyway, we're talking about the Goldfinch. Now the movie, so it followed the book to the T. The main scenes that were important to the story were put in the movie. The only thing that was different to me was that Boris in the movie didn't come off as off the cuff or hilarious as the guy in the book. The actor still was very good, and I have nothing against the actor, but I just did not think the character in the movie was written exactly like Boris in the book. Ansel Elgort, obviously that's an important point because Ansel Elgort is basically one of my favorite actors because he's just really good and he's also very handsome, so can't go wrong there. My favorite character in the movie, though, was probably Mrs. Barber because it was played by Nicole Kidman, and she just, the way that it was different a little bit from the book, as Mrs. Barber in the book came off as somebody with a literal stick-up her ass, whereas Nicole Kidman in the movie played her like she was supposed to come off that way, but she actually came off as like she had a bit of a more empathetic element to her, and I really liked that part. I like when a character or even an actor takes a character and gives it a little more empathy. And so yeah, that was a good, I don't know if that was a creative decision or if she was written that way on the script, but either way, props to Nicole Kidman on that. So definitely would recommend they check out The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. If you have a good while to just sit and envelop in this, it is as long as probably a Haruki Murakami novel, and but if you really like big books, then go for it. And the movie, definitely, if you don't have the time to sit and read the book, then I definitely recommend the movie as well. I thought it was well done, and you'll definitely still get the gist of what the book talks about and the character's story. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, feel free to express yourself. Bye, guys!